Probably unmute myself, huh? So, I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. So, hello, Mike Cassidy. Hello, Kerbal. I am just working on my personal launch calendar, which, trust me, you do not want a copy. You really do not want a copy of this. And yes, Puck is being lazy, and that's okay. Really? You're gonna start crying now? You're not even on camera. She's like, I don't care, Mom. Give me some bits. Give me some bits, Mom. Hey, DPI. So let me see if I can arrange my windows so chat doesn't get hidden. Because otherwise I'll just kind of get lost in organizing this calendar. I know, Tinker, and trust me, they can hear you too. Hey, Guido, what's for dinner tonight? Because I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to make me very hungry. Oh, aren't you the worst, Tinker? MS-13. Yeah, you can fix that. You can fix that and you can make the dog really happy. I know, Tink Tink. I know, Tink Tink. Pizza. Tuna pizza. Okay. We went to my favorite fancy pizza place last night because I didn't feel like cooking. And instead of a flatbread, I got a salad. I got a caprese salad, which is just mozzarella and tuna, and they sprinkled some basil flakes over it and drizzled a balsamic vinegar reduction, though, or over it, and it was delicious. But the best part is that they don't serve it on a plate. They make this teeny tiny little flatbread, and they sprinkle cheese on it and run it through like the pizza machine or oven or however they do their flatbreads there. And I had like a tiny plain cheese flatbread, no sauce, with my caprese salad. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like eat more vegetables. And then it was like, but I'm gonna get this bread dough. So yeah, I think I'm all caught up on my calendar updates, which would be amazing. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I've had coffee. Part of me is thinking I should take advantage of this time to go get another coffee. Tinker's like, yeah, you should, Mom. Alright, so I think that's updated, so I can forget about that for a little bit. But yeah, no big changes other than China's also launching something on the 20th? Yeah, they're launching something on the 20th. Hey, thanks for the host, Rocket Sage. Oh, and thanks for the sub, Guido. Ah! Look, the dogs are excited. They're excited. Oh, alright, so here's the Cheerios. And Puck, can you speak? Oh, I adjusted the camera. Let me fix the camera again. Ugh. Hey, that's an extreme close-up. There's no Cheerios on that camera. It means you've had Amazon Prime for a whole year now. There's nothing wrong with Amazon Prime. Alright, Puck, sit. Puck, speak. Alright, Puck says thank you, I say thank you, and make it rain! And adjust the camera a little bit. So, I appreciate that we get your Prime sub. So do a shout out to Rocket Sage, who is also one of the Knowledge Fellowship streamers. She's a geologist, so it's rocket as in like a rock and it instead of like, you know, boom, a rocket. So I'm going to take advantage of this time to go get myself another coffee. Hey, Larry Weird and Proud, because I have a feeling I'm going to need more coffee today. So I will be right back. I'm going to mute the microphone so you don't hear the dogs barking, because they will inevitably bark So I'll be right back. Can't sub with Twitch Prime from Android. That's so weird. No, as far as I can tell, the Cygnus launch has not been pushed back. And it should be okay. So. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. I'm afraid to turn down the music too much because then you guys can't hear it, so. Yeah, he's talking about doing a Twitch Prime sub. So, I don't know why my dogs aren't, you know, where they're supposed to be. It's alright, I recently found out that Favorite Human likes his sausages very much crispy. And other food like that, very much, like, he doesn't mind if it's a little burnt. I didn't realize that was his preference. So I had always been apologizing for, like, oh, I cooked something a little too long, it's a little burnt, or Cajun, as my dad would say. He's like, oh, no. I didn't realize that was actually how he preferred things. Which is amazing to me. Alright, so we got our coffee. And we got the music, and I'm assuming audio's okay. And well, things aren't quite right. I was so close to having everything quite right and quite ready. I'm assuming audio's okay. Please let me know if it isn't. And we're gonna I thought Fitz Liberator was all ready to go, and I'm like, nope. What happens if I turn this off? That's what happens. So, I'm gonna let you look at Puck sniffing for a bit longer, because, for whatever reason, all of this is like cropping just a bit too much. And it's taking off like a bit too much of the screen. Puck, what are you licking? Yes, you. What are you licking? He's like, me? Mom? I'm not doing anything, Mom. I'm not doing anything at all, Mom. Nope. Shh, Tinkerbell. Okay, so I think we got it fixed. Only now it's way too big on the screen. I apologize for this, guys. I don't know why it's not playing nice. Because it should play nice. But Fitz Liberator apparently decided today, nope, we're not playing nice, human. We're just gonna be annoying. Which makes me sad. It makes me very sad. Okay. Shrink that down a little. And alright, so here's Fitz Liberator. Puck has green in his eyes, very dark green in his eyes. We think he has cataracts. He's not been seeing too well. Please remember. Hey, no, I know you guys are old, but you don't like to act like you're old. Have a Cheerio for that. Please remember my dogs are 10 and 11 years old. So, yeah, I think Puck will be... Puck is 9. I think he turns 10 next month. Or he turns 10 later this month. But, we think he has cataracts. So, because he's been running into, like, all sorts of things in the house. Like, we'll be moving around in the kitchen, and we just run right into his head. And with our legs, and it's kind of disturbing. He walks over things he doesn't usually. He doesn't like moving if there's not a lot of light. So yeah, I think he's got cataracts. There's no point in getting them fixed because that's how it is. You know, and if I end up with a blind dog, I end up with a blind dog. So, but yeah, my dogs are older than what it seems. So anyways, I don't know if Veronica is in here yet, but we're gonna work on the image that Veronica requested. I think it was Veronica. I might be wrong. Somebody requested this image last time. I know Veronica specifically wanted Spiral Galaxy. I'm looking at my notes. Sorry about that. So, pull up the wiki page for this. And this is actually a... There are 2 galaxies in this image. And this is the wiki page for it. And these are NGC, that's November Golf Charlie 7752 and 7753, which they're a pair of galaxies that are 272 million light years away in the constellation Pegasus. And 7753, yes, I said that correctly. Shh. 7753 or 7753, which sounds less weird to civilian ears, is the primary galaxy. By that, I think they mean it's the bigger galaxy. It says it's a barred spiral galaxy with a small nucleus. 7752 is the satellite galaxy, so that would be the small one. Let me try to show you on... Close all these other things. Can't remember if Fitz Liberator picks up my cursor. Okay, so this is the 7753, and this is 7752, the little one. Hey, Thor's Lost Kitten, thanks for the follow! And since I think Thor's Lost Kitten is new, we're gonna show Thor's Lost Kitten what happens when you follow. So Puck, sit. You're not gonna sit for me, are you? Puck, speak. Alright, so Puck says thank you. Are you gonna sit now? Aw, he's sitting. So you can't see the other dog, but there's 2 dogs here. So here's the Cheerios. And make it rain! And yes, I will use pretty much any excuse to throw Cheerios at my dogs. So, I wish I could put, pin chat over all my other windows. So, but, yeah. That's the galaxies that we're working with. They are interacting, which means they're colliding. This happens over a very, 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 very large time scale. And, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what we're working with. Let me pull Fitz Liberty back up so I can see what I'm working with. And these are Spitzer images, which are a little different than Hubble images. So first we're going to look at the image headers, which is probably going to be different. I'm just getting a post-it ready because I'm going to want to keep notes of colors and filters, and I don't know as much about Spitzer as I do Hubble. I know that they work in the same way, they capture wavelengths of light, but I think Spitzer mostly does not visible. Alright, Pretzel Rocks is a bot. It is telling you what music is playing in the background. Pretzel Rocks is a streamer and YouTube safe music service, and it literally does all the work for me. It makes sure that the music is, you know, allowed to be streamable. It makes sure that it's safe for YouTube, and there's even a mature filter to toggle on and off, and they have different like moods, and I just pick ambient. And it also announces what's playing to chat, so it literally does all the work for me. I know it's a little annoying to see the chatbot, but the alternative is to pay like $5 a month for it to not do that, and I'm not sure if we're going to use it. So, infrared. Thank you, YYZ. So, yes, Spitzer is NASA's orbiting infrared telescope. For those of you that need a refresher, infrared is below red, so it's the wavelengths that aren't on the visible spectrum, but are just kind of like below where red would be if we could see more than what we can. So, this is gonna be a little weird to look at, because I'm not entirely too sure what we're looking for. So here's the object. Necrotics Chosen of Nurgle says what we perceive as heat, usually, right? Yeah. Yeah, infrared would feel like heat to us, yeah. Although I think any amount of light with enough strength would feel like heat. Okay. So right now I'm just looking for a filter. There may not be a filter listed in this, and we'll just assign it colors. And I think we're just gonna have to assign it colors. Because I don't... Wait. One-way light time? Yeah, just scrolling through things. I don't think we're going to find a thing. Low infrared. DPI says low infrared. Yes, that's what we would perceive as heat. Passes into radar then. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so I don't know what wavelength this captured. I don't know what filter was used. So let me use the last four numbers. So 4337 MIAC. And that's what we're gonna do. So there's more to this image. I guess this is how Spitzer takes photos. Or data, really. But I don't care about this half. I really don't. I only care about this. And so this is what we're going to focus on when we scale it and all this other things. JSW is supposed to, JSWT is also supposed to replace Hubble. Because Hubble's been working real hard. Hubble is old enough to drink. If Hubble were a person, they're old enough to drink in the US. Hubble is older than some people. Which is kind of mind-blowing. And, like, yeah, more than that. I remember when I was doing my undergrad that it, I remember making a presentation or a folder or graphic or something that essentially was like, because, you know, college campus, Hubble's old enough to drink, are you? So, oh, yeah, that would definitely mess with your head. So David asks, is that the black hole? Nope, this is not the black hole. I do not have the computing power to deal with images of the black hole. Mythtown says, I remember when it was launched and then didn't work. I keep forgetting that you are slightly older than me, Walker. I know that there was an issue when it first went up. It essentially needed glasses. And, playing telescopic. So we want to get rid of this white. Yeah, we might just play... Shh. Yeah, I think we're just going to play with different scaling functions. Tinkerbell, it is not that serious. It really isn't, honey. Yeah, there's two galaxies in this image. There's a spiral barred right here, and there's a smaller galaxy right here. They're interacting. They're literally colliding, but it happens so slowly that we can only see snapshots of the collision. There's a really cool video that takes a simulation of galaxies colliding and rotates them in a couple different directions. Like, they'll pause during the simulation, rotate it different directions, and then find Hubble images to match with it, which I thought it was super cool. The mirror to the ground was the wrong specs because they tried to use this shiny new toy at the factory rather than tried and true older equipment. I don't remember exactly what the problem was. I know that the images were blurry and that algorithms were developed to make the images look less blurry. I think that's a little too dark. It is. So we're not going to want any of those. And yeah, that's a no-go. And later they essentially went up and put glasses on it. I'm not even joking. And now there's a glasses company called Hubble, which annoys me a little. Because when I'm searching for Hubble, it pulls up that an awful lot. Okay, so let's zoom in on this a little bit. I know, Tinker. So here you can see the bar pretty well. And I just want to make sure that, like, I don't care. The blue means it's black clipping. Let's do auto scaling again. And I really don't care about that because, no, this isn't good. Because in order to get the arms, I lose a lot. I really don't care if I end up doing the black clipping. So end up with the blue because literally linear doesn't want to work either. Come on, get your act together. Alright, background level samples, we'll do that. And then peak level sampler should be that, and that's not helping. So linear is not the way to go. This gives me a little more room to work. Not that much, though. Oh, I broke it. Alright, give me a second. I wonder if there's a new version of it out yet, of Fitz Liberator. Alright, let's try this again. This is literally the hardest part, because once we find something that works, the other two images, because I think there's 2 or 3 other images, will go so much faster. So, but I don't want linear because I can't, there's like nothing to work with there. I like arcsine H, and log even gives me a bit more. So we'll do auto scaling. Set the background, set the peak. Tinker, you're fine, honey. You don't have to have Cheerios every time I'm talking to the computer. I promise you, you really don't. And I'm okay with this amount of black clipping because that literally just saves me from doing work later. It'll provide more of a clean, crisp image. So I think I'm happy with this. Hello, Trillian. Doggo. Yes, yes I do. I know, right? She's so bad. She's so bad. Like, I love her, but she's purposefully off camera and crying. Why do you guys do this? Why do you go off camera as soon as I start streaming? Because you know I'll toss you Cheerios to get in the right spot. Yeah, that's my dogs. But I'm starving! I literally ate 8 seconds ago! I'm gonna die! Look, Tinker, somebody felt bad for you. As she goes off camera again. But Puck's on camera. Hey, Puck, sit. No. Can you do this in the order I want you to do it? Oh, even more. Puck, sit. I didn't ask your opinion, Tinker. Puck, speak. Puck says thank you. Kerbal. Puck. Speak again. Alright, Puck says thank you, Fenmill. Alright, so here's the Cheerios and make it rain! And I'm gonna have to fill up my container again. We'll do another fistful for Fenmill, because everybody felt bad for the dogs. And make it rain! Oh. Go ahead and do this now. I'm sure y'all were... Somebody later is gonna feel bad for the dogs. Oof, okay. All right, I'm starving. I literally ate 8 seconds ago. I'm gonna die. Dash hounds are hobbits in dog form. And yes, Wikipedia is a wonderful, usually, exobrain. Usually. All right, so I'm happy with this. We're gonna export it, save it. So we're gonna save file. How did this is not where I want to save this file. Give me 1 second. Give it a name that makes sense. 52, which we'll actually just call it 53, underscore 4337, and today's date, 14th April 19. Save. Yeah, light from other galaxies takes a long time to reach us. Alright, that was the last one we worked with, so we want this one. Let me extend this out. And I'm not sure what's different about this one. There was a channel 1 and a channel 2, I think. So I'm gonna have to do some reading about Spitzer. But again, I'm happy with this. It used literally the same settings as the last one. Oh wait, there's a little bit of... There, now I'm happy with this one. Save. And GC 7753 underscore the last 4 of the file number and today's date. Cool. And I know you guys can't see what I know they can't see. Oh wow, this one has like 6 images. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Again, I don't know what all of these do. Turn that up a bit. Futz with this a little. And save. See? See? It's going fast now that, you know, I have a handle on it. GC 7753, last 4 of the file number, today's date. Yeah, space is weird. Space is really, really, really weird. And don't think it's something a lot of us are ever going to be able to get our brain around. Well, I mean, there are people that make their lives on making it, but it's just, space is big, really, really big. Larry Weird and Proud says, Spitzer Images was the first time I saw brown in the color palette of Astro photographically interpretation. So yeah, each telescope has their own color palette. Hey, more bits! Fenmil says, I must be #1. I'm not going to argue with you, Fenmil. Thank you. Thank you for all of the bits. Y'all are freaking awesome. And, Puck, are you ready? Speak. Speak. Come on. Good boy. Puck says thank you. I say thank you. Here are the Cheerios and make it rain! Come on, Tinker. And more Cheerios! Because Fenmil is awesome. Make it rain! The universe expands. Yeah, I think it's probably still expanding. The universe is really, really big. Really, really, really big. Right, I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's... I know enough astronomy to be dangerous, and it's difficult for me to, like, multitask chat and explaining some astronomical concepts that, like, take me a while to wrap my brain around. So thank you to everybody in chat, DPI and YYZ, for helping out with this explanation. Alright. You're not even gonna let me see what file I had open. So I think that was channel 2. It was. Okay, so now we're on to channel 3. Huh, this one's different. My settings for this won't actually work right away. It's the right thing. So... wonder if this was finally caught with a different filter, because it looks different. Oh, yes. I have heard stories about the Big Bang Theory's theme song actually being helpful in astronomy classes. Lots of yeast. Or, you know, yeah, lots of yeast, because even sourdough has... No, we were fine. Why did you do this? I'm gonna have to see if there's a new update to the software, because this is ridiculous. Alright, where were we? This one, channel 3. There we go. Let's see, I was using log. There we go. That looks more like what we were doing. Yeah, a lot of black hole and Hawking radiation, a lot of that's just out of my league. Like, I know it's a thing. I appreciate all of the data that was collected and the fact that we turned Earth into like one big telescope. But it's a lot to wrap your head around. Right, so I like this one. Go back to the data processing. 5.3. I wouldn't be surprised if there's multiple like scientific theories of how everything began, but I think so far with what evidence we have, the Big Bang Theory is the best one. I'm not an astronomer. I don't claim to be an astronomer. But just thinking about it is there's got to be a reason why we teach that one and not any other one. Because before the Big Bang Theory, I'm sure we had other theories of how everything came to be. I want you to go this way. I want you to get rid of the white blobs, or the green blobs. Which that didn't quite do it. Hmm, 38. There. That works. Fenmil says, Hawking radiation makes my head hurt. Yeah, I think a lot of us would agree with you. So I'm happy with this one. Hooray! Guess what, guys? We made it through all of the processing. In, I heard bits. Give me 1 second. Got through all of the processing in Fitz Liberator, which was pretty quick. Alright. Tink looks so majestic. Do you hear that, Tinkerbell? You're so majestic. You're sitting there so nicely. Can you speak? Uh-oh. Puck heard that. Make it rain! Hurry, Tinker, before Puck gets it! So thank you, Fenmil! Trying out the other emotes. The other emotes are pretty cool, aren't they? I am a big fan of the donut. The donut. And I think it's on there because I suggested it, because we talk about food so much. Because food is delicious! Okay. So I'll let you guys watch the dogs for a little bit while I pull up Photoshop, because that takes a bit to do. And we will at least plop all of these images in the same file, and then we'll see what happens from there. So, oh, that's right, I keep forgetting that it opens on this monitor, which is sad because I wanted to pull up the browser. So, open. Oh, I guess I should probably pull Photoshop up, huh? Photoshop. Okay. Sort last open. No. I guess create new. Open. I guess I have to force it that way. And this through this. Okay, so here's what we've got. I have 5 open files. They've all been processed. And the big thing right now is to put them all... Huh, I guess these were taken with different filters. Big thing right now is to put them all together into one thing. So... just kind of... Oh, I know this works. There we go. Alright, so before I get too ahead of myself, I need to rename these just to keep track. Oh no, now the cat's here. So this one was 79723. I know these numbers don't make any sense to you guys, that's okay. No, I wanted to rename it. And N622. So we'll close that one. Nope. And we're just gonna more bits. Kitty? Yeah, I don't know if you heard the kitty, but I heard the kitty. Puck, speak. Come on, speak. Alright, Puck says thank you. Rawr! Yeah, I think the cat's mad. He got locked out of the bedroom. You guys want me to go see if I can wrangle the cat? N609. Of course, chat is hiding from me again. Alright, Fenmil says he wants the cat. Alright, give me 1 second. I hear you. hold on. Let me put my earbuds back in. Okay. Yeah, I know you know what that is. Okay. Ugh. Here's the kitty. Looks like you have the cat. Can I have the cat? And as usual, kitty. I don't have treats just for the cat, but I did bring, because I know why he was crying. I did bring a can of cat food. No? This is why you were crying. There you go, Fenmil, just for you. Alright, this is kind of stinky. Can I put you in the crate with it? That way the dogs can't get you or your food. Oh. The cat's gonna be like, why'd you put me in the crate? Okay, now we have an unhappy cat. Alright, that didn't work. Well, there was a cat. And now there is no longer a cat. But yeah, kitty got bits. And now the dogs are going to harass the cat. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, I don't like to get into the whole how did everything start, because, I mean, we all know it started somehow. And I just don't know enough. Well, come back here and you can have some more. I just don't know enough. But I do believe that there's a reason why we teach it, and there's a reason why it's well known, and that has to be because there's enough evidence to back it up. And, you know, science is this wonderful thing that if, you know, there's no evidence to support it later on, then it's not going to matter, essentially. It'll change. We have this whole self-adjusting thing going on. So. I think I've been doing this right. I'm a little worried I got distracted. So, I will have to open up the history to double check. I know, buddy. I know. He is loud. And he's looking for his food again. It's up here. Tuffy. Yeah, it's up here. Do you want it? I know you want it. There. You're just apparently going to sit on my desk and eat your food. Okay. We can make this work. This feels like the most ridiculous stream ever. This feels like the most ridiculous stream ever, guys. I have the cat on my desk eating cat food. Okay, so we're going to double check that I have all of the correct images up here. Buddy, I don't know where you're going. So 308 looks right. Cat must have decided he was done because he jumped down. And I'm going to reopen the dodge around my microphone so I can see my screen. reopen all the ones I closed because I want to make sure I have them correctly. So 9723. That is indeed 9723. Okay. So I'll turn that one off. And 9609. That's that same image. Perfect. And 4337. That same image. Perfect. We got it all the first time, guys. First time. We got it all. All right. Save this. And okay. Cancel. I did not do a save as. Give me a second. And then okay, cool. So now I'm going to check out chat for a little bit. I like that quote, Trillion H2O. In the beginning, the universe was created. Hey, thanks for the host, Comic Girl. Toss the dog some Cheerios, especially since Tinker is... Sit. And make it rain! Thanks for the host, Comic Girl. Move that over here. You missed the cat, Comic Girl. He's not as mad, but he's still... Oh, he came back. I know. Well, we know how this works. Ugh. There is no cat cam. I apologize, but know that the cat is in my lap. Alright, let's... You know what? Comic Girl hasn't seen the cat. Let's put the cat up for the Comic Girl. Some spacey stuff happening here. First of all, here's the cat. Because, you know, there's an animals tag on the stream for a reason. And, he's hungry, so he's kind of trying... He keeps coming up and crying for food, and then he'll have a little bit, and then he'll jump away. So he might be back once or twice more. He's very loud. Yeah, some spacey stuff is indeed going on. I am starting... Oh wow, there's a cat on the dog cam. And I didn't catch it fast enough. I am colorizing some data from, well, I will be, I'm not yet. This is data from Spitzer Space Telescope, and like all space telescopes, Spitzer sends its data back in grayscale. It takes images using different filters which capture different wavelengths of light. I don't know nearly as much about Spitzer as I do about Hubble. But I know these are all infrared pictures, which means that they're below red and can, you know, that those wavelengths can also kind of sometimes be interpreted as heat. So my dogs are begging patiently. And yeah, these are two interacting galaxies. Where are my notes? I put my coffee on my notes. NGC 7752 and NGC 7753. That's 7752, 7753 for civilian ears. They're used to hearing those numbers. Yeah. So that's what we've got. I ran them through Fitz Liberator, and now I have them open in Photoshop, and they're all in one file. And right now I'm trying to debate if I want to work on this anymore or if I want to be done with it. They're not all arranged like they should be. Got different orientations going on, different parts, and for whatever reason Spitzer takes images way differently than Hubble, and it's almost like these two images are perfectly aligned, which makes me happy. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Those three might actually be perfectly aligned, which would be cool. But these last two are definitely not. So, yeah. Yeah. YYZ says, and of course there are some theories that our whole existence is a computer simulation. Yeah. Or that, you know, we're a zoo. My hair is really bothering me today. I'm sorry I keep messing with it, guys. I'm sure it's bothering some of you that I keep messing with it. Yeah, or that, you know, we're a zoo and everything is just designed, you know, to make us think that we're alone and there are just other beings watching us. That's not freaky or anything to think about. Yeah. And there's always, the Douglas atom takes on things, which, you know, we're just one big computer governed by mice. So if we blow up the world, we blow up the computer. You know, there's that. Yeah. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to be done with this image for today. Because the adjusting, I think, is going to take me longer than 10 minutes. And I have a very upset cat who wants his second breakfast. So let me flip over. There's the cat on the dog cam. There's the cat on the dog cam. This is completely normal. I'm just amused by this. So normally the cat and the fluffy dog don't get along. Trillion H2O says, zoo theory is fine, but don't you think some kid would have stuck his gum on the glass by now? I mean, maybe. What? What if the gum, you know, is just... What if that's the cause of meteorites? I don't know. Now I'm just making crap up. Hi. You want back up here? You want your food back? Apparently this is how I get my cat back up here. Likes the taste of cat. Yeah. The dog likes to lick things. I'm talking about you and you're not even on camera. The dog likes to lick things. I think it's some kind of mental thing she has, like she'll lick the floor and things like that. And she'll lick the cat, and the cat likes it. The cat will seek it out, as you just saw. So, yeah. And now my cat is eating very loudly. Thank you all for your patience through this very weird stream today. So, any questions? I don't want to get into trying to answer the nature of the universe or any of that other things and whether or not the Big Bang happened or how everything started. I don't have enough information. Ask me about space toilets. I'll tell you all you want to, well, probably not all, because I'm still not done with that research. I'll tell you about space toilets. There's, what, 5 toilets in orbit right now? There's one each on the 2 Soyuzes that are attached to the International Space Station. There's 2 on the International Space Station. One is owned by the US, one is owned by Russia. And there's one on the Chinese space station, which, yes, is still orbiting, but unoccupied. So essentially all of these toilets are based off of a Russian design. So, because yeah, we bought our space toilet from the Russians. And Chinese space technology is very reminiscent of Russian space technology. Chinese can't... Where are you going? Okay. The cat decided he wanted another break. Yeah, the Chinese, for trade reasons, can't use American technology, so they tend to use like Russian technology. So like their spacecraft is like a larger version of the Soyuz. Do all the space toilets use the vacuum method? Yes. They all use the vacuum method in one way or another. Which, for those of you that aren't familiar with the vacuum method, there's literally a fan that helps things move in the direction that it should move. I'm not entirely too sure if this is how solid waste is handled. On the toilets on the space station, but I'm fairly certain. I know it's true for the toilets on the Soyuz, and the toilets on the Soyuz are not ones that you sit down on. You straddle them like a horse or a witch flying on a broom. I'm not even joking. And the toilet on the Chinese space station, I'm not entirely too sure what that's like. And as Charlie and H2O points out, the backup to the toilet is the Apollo blue bags. Yes, yes, which there's some adhesive and it sticks to your rear end and you do your thing. And you remove the bag and you seal it up and you massage the contents to mix in some materials and like bacteria and some chemicals and so on to mix everything together. Yeah. Yeah. And there's yeah. The blue bags are interesting. The Apollo bags are interesting, but it's kind of a disturbing interesting. They had a few escapees on the Apollo craft, and you have 2 or 3 people in very close quarters. And the Apollo spacecraft, because of the lack of universal toilet design, did not allow for female astronauts, which is why the Soviets had female cosmonauts before we had female astronauts. No joke, because the Soyuz toilet was, by the design that it is, could be used by people of both genders and not just one. As Astro YYZ says, everyone appreciate your flushing toilet. Not only appreciate your flushing toilet, appreciate your indoor flushing toilet. So, Comet Girl says, I heard you can use poop to protect yourself from radiation. I will have to do the research on that. I'm not entirely too sure how accurate that is. One day we will talk all about space toilets and things. So, yeah, appreciate, you know, toilet paper, bidets, or hoses, or whatever you use, because, yeah. Where our conversation went today, YYZ says, come on, you know it's me. You know I enjoy talking about space toilets. Necrotis Chosen of Nurgle says, I think it's more about what you can use water to shield against cosmic radiation. Yes, that is indeed correct. You can use water to help shield against cosmic radiation, which is kind of bizarre and awesome and weird, but totally useful. So, yeah. And yeah, we can't explore the universe until we figure out where the poop goes, which is which is very true. Yeah, please, please share the documentary. The best place to share things directly with me is you can drop me a PM here on Twitch, but I might not see it. The better way is on our Discord to just share links on the Discord and tag me. See if I can put our things up. Oh yeah, or that. Oh, thank you, DPI. I'm so glad that some of you know the commands better than me. But yeah, join our Discord, drop me links there. Things of that nature. The dogs and the cats are meandering around. Up. And the cat decided to go back to his domain. And cry loudly. Welcome to my life, where I am bossed around by a cat and 2 dogs. So, yeah, with that, I need to, at the very least, oh no, I have work to do. I can't keep streaming today. So, I'm gonna wrap things up, because it is 2 o'clock, and, Fenmel says they are the worst bosses. They really are. They really are. Do I like pet and nature pictures? Yes. 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 Totally. Yes, please share them in Discord. The random chat channel is probably the best for that. But yeah, we like pet and nature pictures. We like random, you know, science memes. Tinkerbell. Look, Puck gets one because he's on camera. Here you go, Puck. You don't get one because you're not on camera. So, yeah, so I'm gonna wrap things up. Thank you, the streams are always fun. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them, Trilly and H2O. I just feel like today was just a whole bunch of random. Which it happens. So, I am, first of all, I'm gonna turn the music down. If I can find it. Because I can see myself peeking. So yeah, this is the last chance for questions while I do my station identification stuff and get everything all ready for what I need to do next. I was considering doing, that's not the button I want, streaming, working on my toilet spreadsheet, but like I said earlier, I have other work to do that's not CosmoQuest related, and I don't think I can stream it. I don't think I can stream it, and it's gonna be a lot of precision work that I need to concentrate on, and it's a little tricky to do 2 things at once. So, oh, there's the fundraising link thingy. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, let me pull up my OBS so I can make sure it's on the screen. So you see that, I can't even remember what you want to call it. So you see the thingy at the bottom with the red and the white, the goal thingy. So, yeah, we're doing another mini donation drive for #FeedAnnie. This money goes to pay for myself and Susie, and really the income I get from this goes towards improving the equipment that I use. Buying Cheerios for the dogs. Seriously, guys, I can go through a box of Cheerios in a week or 2. It's almost embarrassing, but thank you for making me go through Cheerios so fast. That's where my money goes for this. This is supplementary income. It's not a whole lot, but every little bit helps. And it's nice to get paid to do this. Not everybody has that opportunity. So the ticker at the bottom has to be, oh, thank you for the bits, Fenmil. You get a Puck close-up just for that. Puck, can you speak? Come on, speak. Yeah, speak. Come on. Oh. All right, he's not going to speak, but thank you, Fenmil. So here's that. So the ticker, bits don't go into the ticker automatically. I will, I try to update them every once in a while, like usually before I start streaming. So all the bits that came in today will probably get added tonight or by Wednesday. So if you don't see it move and you know you've donated bits, that's why we have to manually sync bits to this. Donations or tips through the Streamlabs link directly affect this ticker right away, and I don't have to do any extra work. So yeah, we're at least at, oh, thank you, YYZ! Can you speak now, Puck? No, you got a Puck close up for a second though. So here's the Cheerios, and make it rain! So thank you so much. Yeah, they're, yeah, it's a pretty modest goal. Susie's money goes to paying for her daughter's college, which I don't remember what her daughter is studying, but all of that other stuff. So Patreon stuff, I don't think links into this, but I mean, please know that it all helps. Now, if you can't afford to sub, donate, buy merch, do Patreon, whatever, that's okay. I get it. I understand completely. But follows are free. Hanging out and chatting with us in stream is free. Joining our Discord is free. There's a whole bunch of free stuff you can do. You don't have to pay to enjoy the science. You really don't. So, yeah, there's that. What else am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, all the people that we're associated with. So, our host institution is excuse me, Planetary Science Institute in Tucson, Arizona, working in collaboration with Youngstown State University here in, yep, it's gonna snow later, Youngstown, Ohio. PSI is a 501c3 corporation, so all of your donations are tax, deductible where laws allow. And I don't know details on that, sorry guys. So yeah, this is part of, this has been a CosmoQuest stream. We stream Sundays through Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. Right now that's 1700 hours UTC. And Sundays is, this Science Sunday. And Monday through Friday is the daily-ish daily space with, your astronomy and space news roundup update. And you can see things like the black hole photos, and we're, when I host, because I host it once a week, when I host we talk about, the space missions that are going to happen and things like that. So, what else? Oh yeah, rocket launches and stuff. Yeah, we try to stream those. So those are fun. We get the dogs out. We will watch things, blow up and head towards the sky together. It's great fun. So those happen whenever they happen, and rule of thumb is I try to start streaming an hour before the launch. It gives people plenty of time to roll in. We also set up launch bingo and things of that nature. So yeah, launches are fun. And I think that's all. If you ever miss an episode, we archive them after a day or so on YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come hang out with us on stream. You're kind of missing out. Am I going to launch am I going to stream the launch on Wednesday? The Cygnus launch? Yes. Wait, no. I think that's the one. Did they change the time on that one? Because the last I looked, that one was super early in the morning. It is super early in the morning. Y'all know I love you guys, right? Y'all know I love you guys, right? So it's super early in the morning. It launches at a quarter to 5 in the morning. Which means I would need to start streaming at pretty early. Like a 3:45. I want to say it'll be streamed. Let me talk to Dr. Pamela. this is a case of I might be more able to stream it if I stay up all night rather than get up at that hour. So we'll keep you updated. We'll probably post it in Discord. YYZ says, it's okay to say no. I know we'll stream. There's other things going on later. Let me pull up my calendar, which no, you guys can't have access to because it's a mess. Come on, load. So I know that at more... Oh, this isn't even right because it's... Right now I screwed up and put it... put the times for PM instead of AM. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. It is 4:46 PM. I can't read, guys. Oh yeah. No. We're totally gonna stream this if it's 4 something in the afternoon. Why did I think it was AM? Yes. We are going to stream it because it is at 4:46 PM. Because I cannot read. And I wish everything was in 24-hour time sometimes, because then I can quickly tell the difference. But yeah, we'll totally stream that one. That's typically... DPI says, I thought I could not time zone. I know, right? It's typically the day I host anyways, so yeah, we'll totally do that one. And yeah, I'll probably start streaming 3:45, maybe earlier. We'll find out. Have some more bits dogs. But yeah, we'll totally be streaming that. There's a lot of other stuff that happens that day for it. Starting at 7 PM or 1900 hours, their NASA TV is going to cover the solar panel deployment, which I've never seen that happen. And I think that would be cool. So yeah, that might be a long day for me, but yeah. I think that's... Yeah, we're gonna do this on Wednesday. It's the next day where everything is really, really early. The rendezvous and capture coverage and the installation coverage starts early in the morning. But other than that, yeah, no, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this thing go. So, yeah, I think I covered everything. We answered all the questions that needed answered. And, yeah, I'm gonna log off and get to work on all the other things that I need to work on today. And I will see you all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all of your support. And until next time, keep being awesome. And now we're going to awkwardly roll the credits. And if anybody has any suggestions of who to raid, because I don't know who's streaming right now, please let me know now. And after I roll the credits, we'll raid them. So, alright. Bye everybody. Thanks again. And awkward rolling credits.